Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Since it's the new year, I figure we do a new series. A series I like to call It Came From Social Media. This series is going to be dedicated to every single recipe I find on the internet. From Facebook to Instagram to Pinterest. But I'm gonna be able to set some ground rules. Firstly, none of the recipes you see are my own, so expect me to be a little more critical in some of the food reviews after I've tasted them. Secondly, I am going to be making these recipes exactly as they're being shown in the video. So, no alterations of any kind, just completely as they are made. With that out of the way, today's recipe comes from a Facebook user by the name of Goose Nest. Well, it's not so much him cooking as it is him reacting to a cooking video he somehow saw. He didn't disclose who the original creator of the recipe we're about to make is, but how about I show you the clip to see what you're getting into?
This is one of our most popular recipes.
So, the original creator of that specific recipe didn't really give out a name for this recipe. So, I'll have to come up with something in the title.
Start by taking a can of apple pie filling.
Take a can of apple pie filling and dump it in the slow cooker.
On top of that, you're going to take a tube of cinnamon rolls. These are just the regular cinnamon rolls. I'm cutting them into quarters so that they'll cook more evenly.
Cut your cinnamon rolls into quarters, then toss them into the slow cooker as well.
And then on top of that, you're going to add a second can of apple pie filling.
Take another can of apple pie filling and place that on top of your cinnamon rolls.
But on top of that, we do need to add some heavy cream. We're going to pour that directly on top of our apples. I'm just giving it a little bit of a drizzle.
Take some heavy cream and drizzle it on top of your apples.
Use your best judgment, but don't use too much because then it'll be too moist to really cook properly. But mix that up, making sure the cream is throughout it. You're going to cook.
Mix the entire concoction thoroughly. Now, what you want is for all the ingredients to blend in together for the final product.
That on high for about 4 hours.
So my slow cooker works differently, but I put it on slow cook on high for 4 hours.
I'm using that icing that comes with it.
After the 4 hours have passed, drizzle the final product with the cinnamon roll icing. I'm gonna be real with you. That was the longest 4 hours I had to wait. Even my mom was excited to try it out. But anyway, time for the taste test. 4 hours. That's how long I had to wait for this thing. Let's hope the wait was worth it. So, appearance-wise, it looks like apple cobbler and monkey bread did a fusion dance. But if I have to change one thing, maybe instead of using cinnamon rolls, use like biscuits or something. That's my only critique. Other than that, good recipe. So, my final thoughts on the apple cinnamon roll surprise thing. It was really, really interesting. I mean, as I've said, it's like an apple cobbler mixed with monkey bread, but with cinnamon rolls. Great concept, but I definitely think that there's room for improvement. And for this reason, I'm giving this recipe an A rank. Listen, I know I have a particular way of ranking things, but it's just how I do. I mean, you've seen me do stuff like that in my Let's Mix series, and you've even seen me do that in my kitchen appliances series. I mean, I did it in my new series, Drink Mix. So I'm going to be doing the exact same thing in this series. That said, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. And now for a blooper reel where I have no idea what I was doing the first time I was trying to operate a slow cooker.